Hi, it's Ruth Sarah and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to show you some stationery items today that I got from Amazon as well as Coffee Monsterz Co, which includes the June subscription. And then as well as that I have some things from Hubman and Chubgirl. So let's start with Amazon. Certain things that are staples for me. I'll link in the description a video I did talking about the tools of the trade, and those things are in it. Now that was made a wee while ago, so I might have a few new ones, although I don't think so. No. Anyway, the point is there's certain things that I buy over and over again, and they're not sort of theme stickers or anything. They're those tools that you use in order to plan and journal. And I had actually purchased some two-way glue before from, was it Zig that made it? I don't remember. I'll look it up and confirm up there. But it drove me to distraction. So I don't want to say don't buy it because everybody's different. And I suppose because there's so many different types that come in the pack, and like the little pen, and you can get into footery bits, that was the appeal for me. But I couldn't stand it. Whenever you stick a sticker down, it like sort of splats out the side, and then you end up with bits of glue on your page that you have to try and wipe off. And then when you try and wipe it off, it looks dirty. And even the holder itself, the larger one, leaked a lot and it drove me mad. However, types of glue that I do like are roller glues and Pritt sticks, and I do think that having both of them in my collection is really helpful for different purposes. And before now, I had only used, like, it's called Pritt stick. I think it's a UK thing. I don't know if it's something that's everywhere. I use Pritt stick, and I use this Crafter's Companion roller tape glue, and they're the two types, a roller type and a stick of glue type. But this, I find, it doesn't skip, but whenever you are rolling it on, it lifts. Hold on, I'll see if I can get a scrap bit of paper to show you all this. Whenever I'm using it and I say have like a journal card that I want to add to my planner, I will roll it and then go to lift it. Look, see? And then you have to be like that and kind of finish it off. And it's a small thing, but I just wondered if there was a better option out there. Let me see if I can show you that again in case you didn't see it right from there. Okay, so you'll be like rolling along, and then you'll go to stop, look, and you'll pick it up. Do you see it? And oh my word, it's annoying. So yeah, I wanted to see if there were other types out there that were better. And I'd never actually tried the Tombow version. And I am obsessed with, well, Tombow markers I'm obsessed with. I love them and their quality and everything. But runner tape wise, I have gone through dear knows how many of these here. They're correction tapes, and I figured, well, why not try their glue? So I bought some, and this is the Maxi power tape. There's a few different types, but I suppose it just depends. Do you want it to be tiny so that you can fit it in a pencil case? Do you want it to be thinner for more precision? But I went for the Maxi Power because I want my journal cards that I stick in my planners like this to stay there. And that's where this runner tape comes in handy for larger things where I just want to be able to run it along the edges, like do an X in the middle and put it down, rather than having to sit with like a Pritt stick and try to go over the whole thing when that's not necessary, and that's what these are perfect for. They were actually cheaper on Amazon for me than they were on the Tombow site directly, because I checked. And I love the fact that, as well, this one has a lid, which like just to go walkies when I'm sitting planning on my desk, and I'm like, where is the lid? Whereas this one has a little, what do you call it? I was going to say flipper, but you know what I mean? This here that clicks back in place to protect you from getting glue everywhere. So we'll see, I'll try it because this is a staple for me, a glue runner of some sort. and I will buy it repeatedly if it is something that is really good. So it's power tape. This one's permanent. You can get repositionable, removable ones, but I just opted for the permanent. Yeah, so this one is 16 meters, which means that's how much you get of it, the length, and it is their Maxi power. I'm constantly surrounded in scrap paper until I actually need it. Yes! And that is such a satisfying noise, by the way. That's a really strange thing to admit, but I love that noise. So yeah, it didn't have that problem. Let me show you it from the other angle. Perfect. Now you do have to be, I was doing that one-handed, but you do have to be holding the page, so when you lift it away, the page doesn't come with it. But, you know, when you do hold the page, it's fine. Glue-wise, I'm sure it does the job perfectly fine. You know, haven't tried it, but let's stick this here. You know, I didn't really have any doubts that it would work as a glue. I was more worried about the whole stringy glue thing, and it doesn't seem to do that. And then the other type of glue that I got two of is the Tombow Mono, because I am really impressed with the Tombow products and I thought I would try it. And I love this type of glue for whenever you need a small sticker. You can get your tweezers and hold a sticker and then just push it along the edges of it and stick things down. For example, I made a little bit of a Horlicks here and wrote the wrong week and then had to stick a bit of paper on the top of it. But because I only had this really annoying runner that was getting everywhere, I couldn't really get right to the edges properly. And this edge, look, is not stuck right. But now I have this. 1 second. Ooh, that's a weird colour. Anyway, I have this, so I can hold my finger there, run this right over it and stick it down. And there's no sort of splatting glue coming out of it because it's liquid. Liquid glue is just not for me. And that stuck instantly. I'm really impressed with that. I love the packaging that they send these in. When I see a little box coming, it says Happy Meal is here and it has all the little stationery on it. It's very cute, and the quality of Hubman and Chubgirl stuff is unbelievable. I'm not an affiliate with Hubman and Chubgirl or anything, but I do have a discount code for your first purchase. If you look at the inside of the box as well, it has all that pattern, and then this is what I got. Let me set it to the side. So you get a little journaling card that says, thank you so much for supporting our small business. This is only a portion of your, oh right, this isn't the normal card you get. It's only a portion of my order because I got there's a new theme out for September coming up, and it is woodland mushrooms. And I ordered the washi from that theme, but it sold like that because it was so popular, and it went into pre-order. So whenever they get more stock in, basically they will send that, but rather than delaying, they sent the rest, which is really good, because normally it's a case that when you have something in your order that is a pre-order, you simply have to wait for everything in that order until the stock comes back in, but they sent this to me so I don't have to wait, so that's pretty cool. We hope you enjoy the goodies and have a great day. If you have any other questions, blah blah blah. Yeah, so that's just to let you know that they haven't forgot about it. It's just because it's a pre-order. This then is actually a freebie, and they do these binders as freebies all the time. I now have 3. I have the travel one and the cozy cat one. And these, they sell inserts for, like pocket inserts, Polly Pockets, that you can store your stickers in, which is really cool. This one would be really good for like a summer theme, if you want to put have like seasonal ones and all your summer stickers be in this or something. So it has a green elastic keeping it shut. And then it's an A5 binder. And any poly pockets that fit an A5 binder 6 ring will go in this as well. You don't have to specifically buy theirs. But you can store your stickers, or if you're like me and you do stickers on release paper, like this, I could just lift this out and put it in one of these if I wanted to. But this is a little watermelon one and it's lovely. Couldn't resist. I have the Happy Bee version of these washies. And the Happy Bees is like blue and yellows and browns and stuff. And it has the hexagon like honeybee pattern on a smaller washi, and then like the bumblebees again on the smaller washi. And this one is honey lavender, so it's still bumblebees, but it's a different twist on that theme, and I love them both and wanted them both. I love doing things like that in the summer. Right, so we have lavender love. Purple is my favourite colour, and I actually love it combined with green, so this is gorgeous. This is a 10mm and it has gold metallic accents. And then we have Sweet Honeybee, which is a 15mm, and it has the glitter effect, and it has honey pots with a little lavender on top, daisies and bumblebees. And then this is Hang In There, and it is a 15mm, and it's really unique. I don't own anything like this. All there is the actual terrariums hanging. The background of the washi is clear, so I could put this on top of my matte grey washi if I wanted to, or just have it looking like they're hanging on the page. I could put it on top of my pastel grey, I could put it on top of my green washi, brown washi. You get the idea, but I just think that is so unique and I really love that, and I'm looking forward to trying that out. And then this one is terrariums, and it is a glitter effect, and it's got all the various different terrariums on a green background with the glitter effect. So there's another 4 to add to the collection. Right, then I got some die cut vinyls. I just think they're brilliant to add an accent to your spread, whether that's a journal spread or a planner spread. If you just need that something in the corner, and their size being a bit bigger makes them more of a statement rather than them just being a filler with a little tiny sticker. They, like I say, they're more of a statement. So if you have a spread that's the same theme, putting it down in the corner. Let me give you an example. Like here, for example, I actually went a bit nuts with the vinyl in this. But this space here is a brilliant example. If I have a space at the bottom of my planner and I want to have something that matches the theme, but I don't want to put a little tiny cacti or whatever that plant is, I can make a thing of it. And then here I've had a week where I have had lots of space in a day, and then at the weekend, and I've added 2 more vinyls, and again they just make that a statement, and I love them. So these are the happy birthday theme, and when I saw them I nearly died because they remind me of coding. I just think they're so perfect, and I wanted to do something special for my milestone year, so I'm really tempted to go in and get more from the birthday range, and I probably will. So how cute is this? Let me zoom you in. You get 5, and this is a wee dog holding balloons, and the purple, blues and greens are perfect. Now there is pink, but it's not the dominant colour and it's very subtle. So I'm kind of warming up to pink a little when it's done, like I say, subtly, rather than it being in your face. So that's a little dog blowing out the birthday candles, or actually about to eat the cake, candles and all. And then this one is holding happy in a little banner, and then this one is holding a donut with a candle in it and a present, and then this one is sitting with presents all around it. And the way I do my weekly spreads with all the journaling, I thought they would just be fun little pops throughout just to make something of my birthday week. The last thing I got then is a dot grid journal, and this is just too perfect for me. Whenever I think of my channel, whenever I think of planning and journaling, I also think of coffee. And whenever I saw this, I just couldn't resist. So it has like, hold on, let me open it first. So the background has like a light brown, and then there's all the little different types of coffees on it. And it has oh, that's a gorgeous feeling. It's really soft and smooth. And I love the fact that it is the browns and greens. I love that combination together. And then you open it up and the pages are really, really white. Anyway, it says this sketchbook belongs to, we hope you enjoy the sketchbook. Don't forget to tag us in your doodles. And again, if you really wanted, you could cover this with a sticker, but you have that usual, the glue goes too high binding thing that happens in all soft bounds. And it's sort of a combination between a soft bound and a hard bound. It's bizarre. I would call it more soft bound. If I compare it to my soft bound planner from Erin Condren, theirs is more bendy than this, but it feels the same to me, and it is definitely not hard bound. So anyway, then you have all your dot grid notes pages. They are, I want to say 115 GSM, but I've taken a blank. I'll put the details up on the screen. You get 2 ribbons. One is in the dark brown colour and one is in the green. And it's sewn in, not just glued. Lay flat binding. And then you get to the very back and it's blank. And again you have your pocket with your bit of material and somewhere to keep your stickers, a green pen lip holder and a brown elastic closure. This is gorgeous. Amazing. This is to the July subscription. I actually think I said earlier it was June. June was the Pen Pal and Snail Mail combined. This is July then. Sorry about that. Anyway, so the theme is cottagecore. And this little package is what we got, so let me show you. So first thing I see is a lanyard, and that's something I've never got from a stationery shop before, but I'm not complaining. This is gorgeous. I actually have one for work, for when I do go into the office, and it just says the company name on it. It's navy, and I'm totally replacing it with this. This will be so much nicer. So it has gold hardware, and this little lobster clasp, isn't that what it is? I can't remember, but it has that type of clasp. And then I'll put my little work badge that has the world's most, sorry, someone's texting me, 1 second. Yes, it's the world's most horrific picture, and the printer wasn't working right, and I look like I have like an Oompa Loompa suntan, but anyhow, who really ever likes their pictures on their Office Pass anyway? But at least my lanyard will be awesome. So it's like a sage green, and it has just various emojis and cottagecore things. So we have I was gonna say a tomato, a strawberry, a little winking emoji, a hat, smiling emoji, a duck, it's so cute, another smiling emoji, a log, another emoji head, jam emoji, daisy is that? Oh, emoji, and then we're back to strawberry, and then, oh, it isn't the same pattern because that's a cloud. Yeah, strawberry cloud, strawberry hat. Yeah, so this is where it goes back. So that is quite a long pattern, which is cool. Yeah, really happy with that. Now, if I was to get these repeatedly, I'll be honest, I wouldn't be happy with them. I don't need 10 lanyards, but one as something different and fun is awesome. So, cool. I have 2 sticker sheets, and I don't think it's washi. Hold on, let me lift the little strawberry off and see. She has done washi before, and then some are just like a really fancy vinyl. Yeah, this one is washi. And then I think this next one might just be the matte vinyl. Yeah, but they're really, really good quality. So this one is a mushroom with an emoji reading under it. You get a today sticker, some coffee in a bun, an emoji sitting looking out the window with a little duck beside it. I think that might be my favourite. Washing on the line, the little cottage, the log, an apple, little things like that. Really cute. And then this is, in the way, the very first subscription, or no, it wasn't the first one. Can't remember what month it was. It's like a sieve. Whatever month was the cozy cafe. We got coffee doodles from 1 to 31 for different types of coffee themes. You can use them to cover the dates in your planner, either for the weekly theme or for a month if you wanted to do a cottage core month. And they're different doodles basically. Strawberry, daisy, jam, log, duck, hat, and then it repeats. Very cute. So that's 2 sticker sheets you get. And then this vinyl has came with them all. We've got one for every one. An emoji with a planner, with some washi at the side, with an apple on top, a pencil, a daisy, a little duck peeking round her. Really cute, and it looks like it's on like craft paper, but it's not. It just has that look, but I think it's vinyl as far as I know. And then we got a little stamp. I have never really been huge into stamping. I'm more into using stencils, and I only recently got into stencils actually. And I'm not opposed to stamping. It kind of worries me that you don't have as much control. With a stencil, I can see what I'm doing. I can write over the stencil and lift it away. I don't know, there's something about stamping that just scares me a little, but I'm going to try, you know, you never know, and it's fun to experiment in your planner spreads and journal spreads, and this one is really unique, so why not? It's a little emoji with a like a little sprout coming out its head. Let me see. I'll get one of my distress inks out and we'll stamp. So this is weathered wood distress oxide, and this is ground espresso archival ink, which I would say you maybe have to do to get a better stamp, because these are more for doing backgrounds and stuff. I don't know, but we'll try both. So this is weathered wood. Maybe I should be doing it on white paper. Here, I'll use this little bit of card that came with the vinyls. So here we have push it down. See what I mean? And something like that. And that's not the fault of this stamp. That's just me, I suppose, not being used to it. But something like that would annoy me then, and you'd have to put a sticker over it in your planner. Hold on till I go and wipe this, and then we'll try the other ink. Right, so archival ink. Set it down. Push so it gets everywhere. Lift. Now that one was a bit clearer, but there was still a bit of smudging. The stamp itself is gorgeous, and I love the little emoji with a little sprout coming out its head, but I guess I just need more practice to not get like the edge part and to not smudge it. Now these next things is the best thing we've got so far, in my opinion. I love them, and I can't wait to open them and take a look. It is a set of washies in the cottagecore theme, and they just look so gorgeous. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? So you have the main washi in the cottagecore theme that has an emoji sliding down the roof of a cottage, and then a little cottage with mushrooms on the top, and then a little gate, and then an emoji, and then some roses with, I don't know if you can see that, there's a little duck peeking behind it. Do you see? This is, she couldn't decide whether she wanted to go with the light wood grain in the back or the dark wood grain in the back. And she just went for both then. Personally, I actually do prefer the dark. So if she had to have chosen one, I would have hoped it would have been the darker one. But then that's just me. Obviously, I went for the darker one. However, the light one is lovely too, so it's good to have both those options in the collection. And that is everything that came in the July subscription. Let me show you my June pre-order. So every year Helen has a big washi pre-order where she designs 7 or 8 sometimes. I can't remember exactly how many there were this year, but she designs brand new washi and shows everybody a picture, and then we all pick which one we want, and then a few months later, after they've been manufactured and boxed up, etc., they get sent out. And they're here quite quick. It's only August. So anyway, let me show you what I got from it. I didn't actually just get the pre-order washi. I actually got a few things in my order. I'm gonna say a few, I mean like 2 extra things, and I didn't mind waiting on them. So let me show you. This is a journaling card, by the way, for anyone that doesn't know. You collect the little bean stickers that come at the top of each of the sticker sheets, and once you have it full, you write the date, and you can get special stickers. At the minute, the one that she has, the bean card samplers they're called, are different types of washi, and you can redeem them anytime you want, or just keep them if you aren't into the particular bean samplers at the minute, wait until she releases the next one, etc. Or you can just keep it for the art. And this release in particular, she gave us recipes for baking that she does. I have the zucchini bread, the chocolate chip cookie, and the pull apart bread. Anyway, right, so then I got a freebie, and this, because it was ordered in June, is the June freebie. So it is highlight, lowlight, and get your ducks in a row. And then I got 2 sticker sheets. So I have got a summer version of these, I believe. I definitely have autumn with the different scarves and stuff, and I have Christmas. Don't know when I'm going to actually use them, but they are day headers. So we have Monday to Sunday in ice cream for summer days of the week doodles, and then Monday to Sunday in fruits, and then Monday to Sunday with sunglasses on and a cloud. And then these are large summer fruit doodles. I usually get the large fruit doodles, or the large doodles rather, with a kit, and I think they're brilliant just to have that little filler that whenever you're using a kit that has full boxes, you can just add that little something extra. So large summer fruit doodles, you have an emoji with a pineapple on its head, very cute, all different types of fruit. An emoji, well, a coconut's not a fruit, is it? Anyway, a coconut with a emoji peeking out of it. That's a melon, a peach with a little peachy butt. What is that? Is that a mango? That's a kiwi, cherries, watermelon, you get it. That's one of those things. I've never tasted it, but honestly it looks a bit gross. What's it called? Dragon fruit, is it? Anyway, I'm so descriptive. I'm sure you're all just really informed. That is the large summer doodle sheet. So these are the 2 sticker sheets I got with it. And then I got 4 washies. So this one is now, because I got these so long ago, I cannot remember the name. So I'm going to put it up in the corner. But this is my favourite. Well, it's a tie. My 2 favourites are a tie. This next one I'm going to show you is awesome. But this is various different reading emojis. Now, the other reading emoji she did was like book nerd, but this is different colours and different doodles, so it's not the same. I'll get it out for you and open it to show you a comparison. Just give me a second to open this. And by the way, it's just a bit of a side note, she has changed her washi so that you can open it from left to right rather than from right to left. So that way, whenever you're doing a planner spread and you want to start at the top of your planner, for example, and run it along, it runs in sequence. So just side note, it makes no difference to the actual quality of the washi, but it's just something to note. Anyway, this is Book Nerd 2.0. The first one had like a brown background, and I believe it was released in an advent calendar. Not last year's, but the one that she did before that. And I do really love this one, but as you can see, it is different. This leans more into the cottagecore vibe with the browns and has little plants in the background and a little light bulb hanging, whereas this background has writing and it's plain grey. So you get an emoji in a pile of books reading, an emoji hugging a book, an emoji sleeping over the top of a book, fell asleep, an emoji sitting against some pillows with a coffee beside it reading, an emoji with glasses on with little books, and an emoji lying down reading a book. So that's actually quite a long pattern. And the background foil is like a bronze colour. And like I said, there's little leaves in the background, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Now, I do remember the name of this next one because she was inspired by the song New York by Alicia Keys, and this is called Concrete Jungle. However, you can apply it to any city. It doesn't have to specifically be New York. But this is really unique in that, oh no, I just wrecked my nail. Just you stay there, a little bit of nail polish. Anyway, let me open it first and then I will talk. What was I saying? Yes, it's unique in relation to the fact that it is 2 different metallic foils on it rather than just the one. So it has silver and like a bronzy gold. Where is the start of this? And it's not a 15mm. It is, I can't remember. I'll put that up there. But look at that. Isn't that really stunning? So it's just on a white background, and I love that because it really makes the pattern stand out. However, if she was to do it in the future, it'd be cool to have it like at night time and have a dark background with like little silver stars. But it's a cityscape and there's just so much detail that I'm not going to be able to point out everything to you. But it's, I mean, there's, look at that wee tiny emoji sleeping underneath a tree. I don't know if you can see it. In the background, there's actually the letters dreams, because it's concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's a little tiny coffee cup on the side of that building, like it's a coffee shop with a bean. What else? Music notes. So the dreams is in silver. Some of the windows are silver. Some of the windows and the window edges are gold. And little hearts are gold. So it's just stunning. It really is. Love it. Next one then is she wants to do like around the house style washies, where there's one that represents every room of the house, and this one, I think it was called In the Kitchen. But I just think this is really cool because I'm a baker. I love baking. And if I ever have a week where I'm making a cake, or maybe coming up at Christmas, I have lots of options now actually for Christmas. Or maybe like it's Christmas, or a big family event. We were doing lots of baking and cooking or something like that. This would be really perfect. So you have an emoji with a muffin tin, an emoji with 2 different knives, an emoji stirring. In the background there's a little icing, what do you call that? Piping bag. And then all the metallics in the background are silver, and it's on a really pale blue. Then you have an emoji with a pot in front of it and various steam, and it's reading a recipe book. And then this one's got a chef hat and an apron. There's like salt and pepper there and a jug, and then it starts the pattern again. So the details are awesome. And then this one has been released before. It's a 2.0, but I really love it. And I actually only have one of them because I bought it as an overstock, but I bought one of these. And this is why it's okay to buy one of things, because she does do different versions sometimes of them. But also because I buy so much new washi all the time that I want to use, that you just, you know, I have never ran out of a roll of TCMC washi so far. And I know at some point I will, but I will not die. And at that point I'll have used the theme so much that I'll want to be doing new things and something different. Am I trying to convince you, or am I trying to convince me? Anyway, let me get the original Little Chores out. It took me forever to find that, and it was staring me right in the face. Anyway, this is the original Little Chores. So it's the same thing, it's just a different background. So this one had a light blue fading into white, and it wasn't metallic. And this one has a purple fading into light blue, and it has silver metallic in the background. I didn't mind buying this one again because I use it for spring cleaning checklists and a spring cleaning week in your house or something like that. And it's something different because even though it's the same, it's got a different background. So this has the exact same, as you can see, Modi lifting the rubbish out and cleaning ninja, folding the washing, getting the groceries, cleaning the dishes, and then it repeats. So that is my little pre-order haul. And that is everything. I hope you enjoyed that today. It was informative and fun checking out and oohing and eyeing over all the stationery. I will see you again really soon. Take care. Bye. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of.